Welcome back to the Third Opinion podcast and radio program. This is episode 51, episode 51. I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of a clap singing for that boy. Ethan's holding me hostage. And also welcome back.
It's finally come to this, Elisha.
We've done enough of this show where Ethan's...
It's finally come to this.
Yeah. No, I foreseen this. Ooh, you got me.
Now this is my show.
You shot me through the heart.
And Elisha's back from the dead now.
Yeah. You're the one that was on the last one.
My zombie co-host. Elisha.
That could be a very interesting episode.
Elisha.
My Zombie Co-Host is a really great name.
Yeah.
My Zombie Co-Host was my favorite band from the late 90s. My favorite grunge band from the late 90s.
Sounds like a grunge band.
It does. Welcome back to the show.
Wait.
And Ethan, welcome back to my house.
We actually had that come up at rehearsal the other day.
What was?
It was Gypsy something. I can't remember what it was. It was really funny. It sounded like a bad hair metal band.
That's funny. I love doing those. Blank blank is my favorite blank. I love doing those.
It was pretty funny.
Like Strawberry Surprise or a drink or whatever.
I don't find strawberries very funny.
Strawberry Surprise
I just find them delicious.
Strawberry Surprise is my favorite band from the late 80s. My favorite hair band from the late 80s.
My favorite my favorite pop band from the late 80s was Elisha McElisha.
Oh, speaking of pop band from the 80s, I saw Toto last night.
They're quite close to the Pretenders.
They are very close to the Pretenders. I saw Toto.
I saw that. That was super random.
I guess it would have been Friday night.
It was super random. Your sister and I was talking about your brother boy and I were talking about it yesterday at practice.
Yeah.
Right before I killed her.
Very sad.
Over and over.
Over and over.
And
again.
over. Mercilessly.
I'm really excited to see Dracula.
Mercilessly.
I'm very excited to see.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a good time.
It looks and sounds like it.
I'm excited.
From all of the set photos Cecilia has shared with me.
They're real nifty.
All the props. I saw some of the props whenever I went to pick Cecilia
They're
up.
They're pretty wild.
I'm excited.
Not gonna give anything away.
No.
But there's gonna be blood and and spraying blood and you're gonna sit in blood.
Yeah.
Just generally just blood everywhere.
A lot of blood involved whenever
the bodies.
Whenever vampires are around.
Blah.
I have to tell you a secret.
I am a vampire.
I'm no vampire. I'm actually a werewolf. I'm really excited for...
I have a secret to tell you, Elisha.
Go ahead.
How I'm a normal every human.
I'm a normal guy.
I'm a normal guy. I'm just
from
slightly
East
hairy.
Europe.
I'm just slightly hairy.
I haven't told you
average.
this, Ethan. We need to have another meeting.
Oh, no.
That's a good one.
I'm getting fired.
You're fired.
Oh.
Wait, come back in
quit.
here. You're hired.
I'm just kidding. I didn't quit.
I pull a J. Jonah Jameson on you.
Give me a picture of Spider-Man.
Get you a man that demands pictures of Spider-Man.
Get you a man who looks at the way he looks at pictures of Spider-Man.
What I wanted to bring up is
longingly,
that I have
longing for spandex.
I have for October planned 3 Halloween specials. Podcast, a viewing party, and something else. It's going to be a surprise when it comes out.
Surprise. Halloween surprise.
Yep, I have 3 Halloween surprises.
We bring tricks and treats.
Yes.
Mostly just treats.
Because
we're sweet guys.
We are sweet boys.
Couple of sweet boys.
Couple of sweet men.
Couple of men.
Couple of sweet men. So I'm excited to have those 3 things planned.
I'm excited to find out what it is.
You are excited to find out what it is.
Am I?
Oh yeah. No, you will love it.
Did you just assume my excitement level?
Yes.
Don't assume my excitement level.
Hey man, what can I say?
You're probably right.
What can I say, my man? I'm doing it for you.
What kind of man if I say you're doing it for me? That bit got old.
Tired bit.
Whew. So I need a nap because that's a tired bit.
That's a tired bit. We're going to go ahead and move on to the next bit.
And here we go.
What have you been up to?
This
past
a lot of work.
2 weeks since I haven't seen you.
A lot of crazy work. Look at that battle camo strife.
Ooh, I like it a lot.
I'm pretty sure it's only painted on one side because Nerf is weird now.
Yeah.
Lazy boys. They also have a rough cut that has battle camo.
Probably painted on one side only.
So, but it looks real nice.
It looks really good.
I like the white and orange aesthetic. This excited boy, not included. For those of you who don't know, that's a Nerf gun. Has a new camo. It's a very good Nerf gun. Be good.
Nerf blaster. One of the best. The Strife is one of the best.
A foam dart flinger.
Yeah. The Strife is one of the best Nerf blasters probably ever.
I like that they're finally they're actually
acknowledging everyone's
they're
love
actually
for Strifes.
keeping it in use still.
Yeah. I was gonna let you drink it.
I was gonna drink it.
You should have.
I shouldn't have. I shouldn't. I'm on a diet.
A no water diet.
Yes.
I don't recommend that. I recommend drinking a lot of water daily.
That's fine.
Besides
that's
work, what else have you been up
That's
to?
really it, man.
You were sick.
Work and practice, and then I was sick last week.
Yeah, you were ill. You had an illness.
I was dying.
Did you get another shot in your caboose?
No, not this time. It was just a little baby cold, something like that. I
Mm.
was just all snotty and nasty,
Mm.
and I didn't sound real good.
Allergy, perhaps.
Yeah, something.
Season change, perhaps.
It was no fun though. I stayed in bed all weekend long. But yeah, other than that, it was good. You know, I slept a lot. I watched a lot of TV. I started watching Riverdale, which was
Oh, neato.
it's pretty okay. It's pretty good. I like it. I enjoy it. It's an interesting concept. When I first saw it, I was like, well, that's dumb.
Yeah.
But then I actually watched it. I was like, it's pretty good, actually.
Andrew said it's good. I need
It's
to watch it.
actually quite good.
I
I
need to
would
watch it.
recommend it.
I have like so many shows I need to watch. I have a lot more
Mm.
movies I want to watch and get all those over
Agreed.
with and done with.
It's really hard to find time.
It is hard to find time.
Well, Elisha,
Yeah.
it's been a year.
It has been a year. Our
We got a big special coming up.
our
for
1 week one week
that. Our 1 week anniversary
our 1 year special episode 52.
coming up.
Even though we've already passed it because we took a hiatus in November
I
last
mean,
year.
it's fine.
It's fine. Episode 52 is going to be like our big
Yeah.
special.
El especial.
It's going to be an hour long, but it will be 30 minutes on radio, which means
Yes.
you'll have to listen to the last half on.
Catch the secret saucy side
Yeah.
on the YouTube.
Do I want to say what it is?
I don't even know what it is.
Okay, well, what it is we're going to go.
Don't spoil it. Keep that like a fine curing egg in the fridge and safe.
I'll keep the surprise part surprise, but we're basically just going to go like over the first episode that we did. We're going to like revisit all of those stories and all that,
Oh.
which means I'll have to listen to them.
Oh.
Yeah.
Baby. That'll be exciting.
It will be exciting. We're going to go over all of the stories and see how all the things did in a year's time, like the universal basic income and all that, and then like all the lawsuits that we talked about, people being stupid for no reason,
You mean like what we do every week?
companies being stupid for no reason. Well, we have a reason. I don't know what it is yet.
We'll figure it out eventually.
We'll definitely figure it
out.
out.
One of these days.
Maybe at the 2-year special.
Maybe I'll have my
Episode
life
104.
together after the 2-year special.
Doubtful. Press X
Hey.
to doubt.
And you're wondering why you're at gunpoint again.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I'm shaking in my boots.
But yeah, I'm excited to do that.
Yeah.
And then we have other surprises and stuff planned for that thing. It's gonna be like an hour 10 maybe. Who knows?
It'll be a telethon. Tune in into channel
Yeah.
0.5.
So the longest video we've done now on the channel is me and Andrew building Lego. It's the longest one. An hour 10, an hour 12, something like that. And then the next one is Viewing Party 4, which is an hour 8. Did you watch Viewing Party 4 yet?
No.
Oh, man.
I watched none of the viewing parties.
Oh, they're good.
Mm-hmm.
You're on the first 3.
Mm-hmm.
And the Viewing Party 4 80s movie night you were not on.
That's what made it good.
No, it wasn't. we missed you, but it was a lot of fun to do that. We had to shoot it like over from Monday to Friday, and then I had from
I don't even remember what was going on. I think it was in the play started. I think
maybe
I don't know. Something was going on.
I don't remember.
I'm a busy boy.
You are a busy boy.
I hate it. Some days you're leaking.
Excuse me. But yeah, we had that planned. Episode 52 of the podcast will be that, so we'll have.
It'll be it's a big boy.
It will be a big boy. It'll be
I guess that'll be the radio half, I suppose.
The first half will be the radio half, yeah, and then the last half will be
Which will
like
be the
us
review.
just looking back and then either continuing the stories or whatever.
Mm.
Because we've been able to like get the program down to be a really good 30 minutes.
We have a nice consistency.
I feel like at least.
Concisity.
We do have the occasional like the first one's an hour long.
Occasional stray hair.
Yeah, the first one's an hour long. We did another hour long one. I don't remember which one it was.
Those first two were struggles.
Those first two were struggles.
They were buses.
They were
struggling.
I hate to have to listen to them again. Because I'm going to be like, I'm just a little baby.
I'm gonna cringe. I'm also a little baby. Oh boy.
But yeah, it's gonna be fun to record episode 52, and then do whatever else surprise we have for that. That's gonna be a lot of fun to do. But it's not gonna be fun to have to listen back to them.
No, it's gonna be bad. I'm so not excited for that.
I'm not excited. Well, you don't have to. I'm gonna have a list of all the things that we talked about.
I'll be excited
do a little bit of
for
research.
you.
Thank you. We're gonna do a little bit of research on them. If you don't have any time, I can.
Preparation.
Just a little bit.
What is this? A doctor's office?
Sure.
I don't know what that has to do with anything.
I don't know what that's supposed to mean.
I don't either. It just kind of came out. It just felt right.
Much like episode 1.
It just felt right.
Of the podcast. The other hour-long one that we did was me and Andrew. I remember. It was the what was it? The biannual ethics meeting. Yeah.
Arguably worse than the first time. No, just kidding. I kid. There was some funny little bits. I watched the first little bit of it actually.
It was a lot of fun to record.
I did watch the first.
The one after that one where it's me and Andrew just like doing the show for 30 minutes or whatever, 31 minutes, where we talked about fireworks.
That one was really funny.
That one was funny because I actually interjected on YouTube all of the editing of the actual videos. Because it was like, do you remember that guy where he put the firework in his butt crack? And then I cut to that video, and then it cut back, and we're like, oh yeah.
I recently showed somebody the grandma with the MP40 video.
That's a good video.
She's like, if he draws on me, I'm gonna shoot him. So funny. I love that. She said something else, but I'm not gonna repeat that.
Yeah, no,
but
you
it's
can't repeat that.
Really,
it is a really funny video.
It's so old too. It's 2007.
Yeah, it's an old one.
Back from onbreak.com.
Yeah, before
which is still around.
Surprisingly, it's still
which
around.
Is weird.
Yeah,
it's weird to me.
It's really weird to see a
back in
10-year-old, 11-year-old
days of the internet webs.
Back before.
Well, back in my day, we used to farm oil on them.
That reminds me. I wanted to bring this up. And you can have your opinions on it, and I'm sure you have your opinion on it.
I have many opinions.
You're going to enjoy this one.
Let me prepare.
All right. Good. Are cell phones ruining live concerts? Is that a yes or no?
That's a good question.
It is.
I will say I have been guilty of being the guy with the cell phone out during the concert.
Yeah.
So to me, it depends on the setting. Larger concerts, no. I don't think so. Smaller concerts, I think so. Because I went to a concert recently. Went and saw Kina Grannis, which was really good. Last Wednesday.
Nice.
Which was great. Real good time. Not last Wednesday. Week from last Wednesday.
Yeah.
The 8th. And everybody was pretty respectful. You know, like people would take it out to record a little bit, you know, here and there.
Yeah.
And even I did, but not like entire songs. You know, there was one girl that like recorded the whole daggum, like 2-hour thing on her phone.
Good
I was like,
Lord.
I was like, you small girl, what are you doing? So, but other than that, I think they're fine at like big concerts.
How big we talking?
Like, you know, like a stadium like size.
Bridgestone
like
Arena?
Even like the Ryman like is fine, I feel like. Because it's a bigger setting. I feel like anything over like anything in the couple hundred people, you know, like 200 plus people, I feel like it's fine.
Maybe here's not my opinion, but here's the way I do this.
That's how I think.
If I can see in detail what your phone is recording while you're recording it at a concert, then you probably should. Because like I feel like it's too close. I'm the same way, or something similar is like if I can count the amount of ice cubes is in a drink that I get from a restaurant.
Yeah, it's
too many ice cubes.
What if it's only 3?
That's fine.
You can count that number.
That's fine. If I can't count the amount of ice cubes that's in a drink, like at a restaurant, if I get like, I don't know, Gatorade in a Taco Bell glass, and if I can't count the ice, too many ice.
Too many ice.
If it's like less than a palm size handful, or if it's like a countable amount of cubes, that's fine.
Fair.
Because you want to be just a little bit chill.
No, I agree.
But if it's half ice, half liquid, I'm out. No thanks.
Actually, for me. Like about half a glass of ice is appropriate.
That's too much for me.
But that's only like if I'm going like through the McDagnalls.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah,
through like
yeah.
McDonald's or like Sonic, like
Where you're getting a large
like
Coca-Cola.
Sonic. Like I want like a good chunk of ice. No, I don't
Yeah.
want like their standard. You know, hey, here's a whole bucket of ice in your cup kind of thing. you
yeah,
know.
and here's a little bit liquid.
But yeah, I mean, again, I agree to extents. But like I feel like there are also appropriate portions to record. Like anything that's like
Yeah.
a large spectacle kind of thing.
Yeah,
Like sure, go ahead and record that.
like the
Like if it's like an acoustic song, like a tender moment, don't record that. Like that's
Mm-mm.
not cool.
no.
You know what I mean?
If you're further back, then I'd say it's maybe a little more
See,
okay to
like,
get away with.
I get that.
But if you're at the very
same
front of the
thing,
concert-
it's the same thing. Recording front or back.
Could be potentially.
Like it's because you're still recording.
You're still recording it, but
So
mine is not like
So
if you're recording it or not. I don't care if you record it.
that's
at all.
for me. I don't think placement matters
I think that it's
because I feel like it's a respect thing for the artist.
yeah, and I agree with that. But mine is like it disturbs other people listening to it. Whenever I go to a concert,
Mhm.
I'm there to hear the performers perform. Like I'm not doing the all right now you guys, and I'm like I'm not singing
Mm.
Hold the Line with Toto.
I guess.
I'm a mean old man.
I mean, I am too.
For
But
that reason.
I love singing at concerts.
I can't. I'm not going
I'm
to.
the guy. I'm that guy.
You are that guy.
Depends
And
on
there were
it
out
depends
of
on
a
the
thousand- if there's-
Depends on the concert though.
How many people
as
can
well.
how many people can fit in the Ryman Auditorium? You reckon?
Probably a couple hundred.
500.
I would say somewhere about there.
500 sounds.
I
right.
don't think it's 1,000.
No,
I don't think it's that
No,
many.
no, no. It's definitely
But
not
I
1,000.
think definitely a couple hundred, maybe. Let's find out.
500 perhaps. If there was 500 people at the total concert at the Ryman Auditorium, I'd say probably 300 of them were singing with the songs.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps. And I'm not that at all. But we sat next to that, and I'm like, you do you.
Whoa, that's a lot more than I thought it was.
700
No, it's like 2,300.
at the Ryman Auditorium?
Apparently,
Are you sure?
that's what it says.
That's impressive.
Which I guess when you think about it, they do have that whole balcony upstairs as well. So
That's where we were.
I've
That's a lot of
I've
people.
never sat in the balcony.
It's nice.
I always sat on the lower level,
Mm.
usually under the overhang, like
Mhm,
right,
mhm.
like
Yeah.
right at the cusp.
Yeah.
That's the perfect area for me because
Yeah,
it's
same.
like up enough where I can see over everybody,
Yeah.
but I'm also on the main floor.
Yeah. Love to be up above stuff. That way I can see what all is happening around me.
That's fair. The acoustics are just better on the ground for me.
Yeah, they are. No, they definitely are.
So.
It's the same thing at the Schermerhorn. Like all of those acoustic air and
Yeah.
like acoustic sound vents are all on floor level.
Yeah,
So the acoustics are way
I sat
very
in
good.
I sat in the very front middle one time at the Schermerhorn. It was weird
Mm.
because like you're like kind of below the stage,
Yeah.
and they
So
had
you have
like
to have
they
that
had a
space for-
screen. It was a Zelda concert, so they had the clips from the game to go along the music, and it was super awkward because I had to watch the whole thing like this.
Good. Nice.
You know, like I was slumped over my neck by the end.
I
of
feel like at
I
that
was like,
point,
"Ah, ah, ah."
yeah.
It was not enjoyable.
No.
The concert was great. Don't get
Yeah,
me wrong.
yeah, yeah.
But that,
We
that portion was
at
not
the
enjoyable.
Schermerhorn, me, Trevor, and Taylor went to go see.
There's also those awkward seats behind everything.
Yeah, those are some
Which
weird
is
seats.
like, why would you buy those? I feel like they should give you those seats.
Yeah,
And those are expensive seats.
they are expensive
Like
seats.
they're,
I don't
they're as
understand
much as the front row
it.
seats.
They love to see behind the band.
But you have terrible acoustics.
The acoustics are not good
Like right there,
But
you're
back
behind
behind.
everything. Like I feel like about
because
middle,
it's
middle,
projected to go out into the
middle way is
the
probably about the
amphitheater.
best seat in that place.
Yeah. But me, Trevor, and Taylor saw The Weaklings, which is a pretty much. They specialize in doing Beatles.
And doing
the
weak
Beatles
music.
stuff. And doing the Beatles.
And doing the weak music.
And they were really good. And we sat like directly in the middle of all of the seats, but like on the side of a row.
Yeah.
Which was perfect. And it sounded great. And it was wonderful. But it was also another one of those things where it's like, please do not record video at any point during this concert.
Yeah, I went to
Keep your flash off. And then everyone around us, it's all older folk, and all of them are like that, doing like that.
That's the
and
weird
no
part too,
joke.
because like why old people like you're not gonna watch that in 20 years. You're gonna be dead.
Even then, you're not watching. You're
I don't
not
know.
watching.
You know
it,
what I mean?
Like a few
I'm
months from now.
like I'm not. Yeah.
I feel
Like typically, if I record something, or if
Yeah.
I take pictures of something, it's like it's just so it'll go in. I mean, you know, everybody knows why you're recording. It's so it can go on your on your Facebook.
mine was
Like,
yeah.
that's what it is.
I
or your
took-
Snapchat or blah blah blah.
I took a 10-second Snapchat video of Toto playing Africa. Only time my phone was out during the entire concert. Not to brag. That's the only time my phone was out during the entire concert because they were shutting people down for almost on every song before Africa. Because I'm sure they were like, fire hazard.
Yeah, that's not okay.
Fire hazard.
That's not okay.
And so there were tons of security people.
Not cool, man.
There were tons of security people like, hey, we need you to get out of the way of the fire lane. And it's all calling people out right now.
Yeah.
It's all people that are like just dancing and enjoying the music. Women. Young women. People my age.
Calm down your hormones, ladies and
And
men.
They'll ignore the security people. And the
I know,
security
right?
person has to grab the person and gently
rude.
take them back to their seat.
And just like,
While they
please,
have their phone out and they're
please,
ignoring
sir
the
or
security
madam,
people.
please back to your seat. So when we went to Macklemore, it was like that. It was at the Opry. It was super random, but it was kind of like the same structure.
Yeah.
Like there was a very little space in the stage.
Yeah.
We were on the second row, so we could actually go up to the stage, which was pretty cool.
Wow, this ain't not. Keep going, sorry.
But there was people blocking. There was people
You can't
coming
block
from.
a
There was
fire.
people coming from
I don't care who
rows
you are.
back, and the security was like,
Yes, the same.
"Please return to your seat, miscreant.
We need you to move back to your seat, mister.
We need you to go where you're
Miscreant.
supposed to be, wee child." I mean, come on.
In the event of a fire,
Get with it. You know. What
I
I'm
would
saying?
love. I'm not saying I would love for a fire to break
Ridiculous.
out at a concert, but I would love for people to be like, "Okay, fire drill. We gotta get everybody out of here."
Right?
And then they're like, "Oh, I'm in the way and I'm being trampled on." It's like there's a reason why you have to stand out of the way of the fire.
This is why we can't
exit.
have nice things.
It is why we can't have nice things.
But you know what I feel like would also just be a good idea? They
Yeah.
just took if they took out the first 5 or 6 rows at the Ryman and just made a nice little standing area.
They did that.
I think that'd be really nice.
They did that.
I mean,
but
I know
instead
they can do
they
that
put folding chairs. They put
because
25 folding
they
chairs.
have the folding chairs, and I
Yeah.
wish they would just take that area out
Just get rid of it.
and just have that as a standing area.
Just get rid of it. I feel
You know what I
like.
mean?
Yeah.
Scrub it up that out of here.
See,
I don't know.
I'm an old man now, and it's like I'm still a youngster, and I still disrespect authority. But it's like,
Word.
but it's like, thank you. But it's like you can't be in the way of a fire
No,
exit.
you have to be, you have to be respectful. I
Listen.
don't want to die.
I love
mean, come
being a rowdy youngster that's like, yeah, whatever authority. I'm a
Right.
youngster, and I love doing that. I'm like, hey, party every day, dude. But you can't stand in the way of a fire
No.
of a fire.
You gotta be at least sensible. You know what I'm saying?
I'm a rowdy youngster
I don't know.
for as long as it is safe.
I don't get it.
Does that make sense?
I don't get it.
I don't understand it.
I don't understand people.
They did the same thing at the Beatles concert, Twist and Shout. Like that was the final song, and everyone's like standing in the way of the rows, and like, please, you guys are
Please,
30.
Geraldine, sit down. You're gonna throw out a hip.
You guys are 35, and you can't be standing in the middle of a.
I
You
know.
have to understand
You
by
have
now.
6 kids. Set a better example, Marjorie.
Your grandchildren
down,
would love to see
Margaret.
you for Christmas again. You can't
Calm
stand in the way of
down,
the fire
Margaret.
exit.
you and Ron go sit down and sip your wine coolers.
You can't be staying in the way. One thing
jeez.
I would love to recount from my Beatles concert experience at the Schermerhorn. Wonderful show. Every time I go, and it's the same thing with watching movie theaters now.
I love the Schermerhorn.
It's
It's
other
such a nice
people.
place.
Whenever I go, I'm like, I don't want to have to deal with other people
I
here.
know.
People
are the worst.
People don't have any
No
optics or
They ain't got no
or
respect.
foresight. Yeah, because I always feel like, how is this going to look in a few years? Is what
Right.
how I try to live my life. I try to at least.
Well,
Maybe I miss out on stuff.
yeah.
But it's fine because I can say in 5 years I behaved at the
Hey,
Schermerhorn.
remember that time when I wasn't in jail? That
And
was great.
the person that didn't behave was up on the balcony, and she had her phone flashlight
Right.
out because they were playing one song that was not "Hey Jude," and it was seeming like it was going to be the encore. We're not stupid. It wasn't. That "Hey Jude" was the encore song, but she had her phone flashlight out and was doing that. And security was like, "Hey, put her phone down. We need you to put your phone
It's
up
like
for
that
the
Doctor Who
flashlight."
episode. Hey, who turned out the light?
I haven't seen Doctor Who. David Tennant's the best one.
That's a good episode.
But she was like, the security lady was like, "Hey, put her phone down.
That episode actually really creeps me out.
We need you to have your phone flashlight off for this."
They have these sentient. It's like this darkness or whatever.
Is it the one where the woman is?
It's the one where the lady turns into the library thing.
I haven't seen any of them.
Ooh.
I don't
So
know.
the whole planet's a library, and there's this sentient darkness that's
Yeah.
absorbing stuff. And the team that went there to check it out, because all the people just disappeared, their suits like their souls get trapped in like a loop in their
That's
like
horrible.
little electrical
Yeah.
things on their suits, and like they're just like walking. Hey, who turned out the lights? And like it's just a skull with like a light flashing on it. It's moderately terrifying.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's a really cool episode.
It sounds like I would enjoy Doctor Who.
I think you would. It's a really cool show.
It's just so hard for me to get into
I
other
haven't
new
watched
stuff.
the new season, and it's gonna sound bad, but I'm not really excited about the Lady Doctor.
I don't care.
I
either
mean,
way.
she might do a good job. I hope she
I don't
does.
care either way. It's why I'm not
But it's
really
just-
excited for
It's just
new James
whatever.
Bond
Yeah,
yet.
it's just
until
like,
they
I don't
cast
like,
it and
I don't
until
like
they
changes like in stuff that I like a lot like that. I'm
Yeah.
just like, I like this person. Why can't you just keep them until like they're dead?
for James Bond for me
Like, I
until
don't- I
they
don't get
until they announce who's going to be the new James
Yeah.
Bond and what the story overall is, I will
Yeah.
not be excited for it.
That's fair.
Same thing for all the new Star Wars stuff,
But
except for
that's-
Clone Wars and except for Episode 9.
To be fair, that's how I felt about Peter Capaldi, which was the Doctor
Mhm.
before, and he was actually really good.
When was
I
David
will
Tennant
say
the
that
Doctor?
he was actually good. He was like 3 Doctors ago. Because you
90s, late 90s.
no, it was 2000s. It's like mid 2000s.
See, I don't know what the cycle for doctors are. In Doctor
It
Who.
depends. He was on there for quite a while. Because you had Chris something, then it was David Tennant, then Matt Smith,
Chris Hardwick,
and then Chris Evans, and then
Chris Evans.
and then you
Chris
had
Hemsworth.
Peter Capaldi, and then you have this new lady.
Cecily loves Doctor
And
Who.
Matt Smith had like a crazy long run. Like
Mm.
his was surprisingly long. He was on like 3 or 4 seasons.
Mhm.
Like they've been on a thing where they're like switching them like every 3 or 4 seasons now.
Mm.
Depending on the companion, because like they switch out the companions, then
I forgot that's even
they'll like
even a
rotate
thing.
those a couple times.
I forgot that's even a part of the
and
show.
then they'll, yeah, it's actually a big part. And that was like such the thing with Matt Smith's, because you had such a great interaction with the companions. You had the wife and her husband, and then you had Matt Smith, and they were all just had like this like best friend dynamic. It was just like, oh, let's go on. an
It
adventure.
sounds interesting.
So it's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
We're at 27 minutes. Is that children outside my house? It probably is. My neighbors are
Children.
nice. Yeah, my neighbors are kids. 6 kids live by themselves in a house next to me.
Somebody call the doctor.
Also, apologies for the rant about concerts. I'm very passionate when it comes to
I'm a very,
music.
very.
I also put
ragged
in
man.
earplugs. I always bring them everywhere I go anyway.
at a
We were
concert.
sitting literally right next to the speakers.
I saw where you were sitting. You had like the worst seats.
They weren't the best.
I don't like the side seats are the worst.
They weren't the best. I will say that. If they pulled the curtains back more, then it'd be fine.
Yeah, but they never do.
They never do. I didn't even see the main drummer, but I did see all of the sound and set production,
That's kind of neat.
sound and stage production. That was a lot of fun to
Yeah.
see them like move around and do computer stuff, and then get a thumbs up from the other side of the stage that we couldn't see. And then the guy would like be moving guitars in and out in between each song. It was very fun.
That's pretty cool.
I do love going to theaters. I do love going to concerts, but it's always like the mom that wants to get her kids
Oh,
in there
Lord.
first.
I know.
We need to sit down. The show starts in 5 minutes. My kids are being loud, and we can't hear them.
That's like when we went to the Keenan concert. Like it was really small and it was kind of late. Like it started at 8. You know, which a lot of concerts start a little later.
Toto started at 8:06.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, like
And it was 2
it's
hours.
pretty standard fare. You know,
Yeah.
it's usually like 8 to whatever or 7 to 10.
Yeah,
know,
go ahead.
But there was somebody there with a baby.
Why?
It
I have to
started
ask.
crying in the middle, like at the very start of the set. I was just like, put that thing away.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
I'll do it for you. Oh boy.
They ended the concert, Toto, by
Mm.
playing Africa, and it was like
Of course.
Africa, but then they stopped midway and then had the acoustic drum solo.
Have you seen the video of Weezer singing with Weird Al Yankovic?
I love that video.
It's great.
At the concert, at the Toto concert, they said, "Oh yeah, we saw this thing at the end of playing Africa." They left the stage and then they came back. They said, "I'm sure you guys have seen on the internet and around and all that Weezer played one of our songs. May have heard of it, Africa."
Did they play one of their songs?
They played Hash Pipe.
That's great. That's great.
And they have the song on Spotify and iTunes.
Yes.
They have it recorded,
That's awesome.
and it's on Google Play and YouTube and all that. And it's so much better than the original Weezer version of Hash Pipe.
The Weezer version of Africa is pretty good.
It's not bad.
It's pretty good.
It surprised me how good it is.
Yeah.
That's one of those things that like you want to see it in concert, and that way it's
No, I
way
agree.
better.
I agree.
But Toto's version of Half Pipe or Hash Pipe
Boy, I'm gonna have
is
to look that up.
so good. It's really good.
On
It
that-
surprised me how good it was.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
It's really, really good.
On that note, you local yokel.
you call me.
We're all out of time.
Yeah, we're at
Zip
29.
zap zadoop. We're out shaboop.
Yep. Next week's going to be the year special, and I'm excited for that. We're going to have party streamers. Fun time.
And on that note,
subscribe to our YouTube, Third Opinion Media. Like us on Facebook, Third Opinion Media.
yeah,
Follow us on Twitter, Third Opinion Media. Whenever I feel like tweeting from
Twittering.
the page.
I've actually been using my Twitter lately.
I use Twitter all the time. Anyway,
zip zap badoop.
thanks for
That's
listening
all
and
she
thanks
boop.
for watching. We'll see you guys next week. And now, a word from this program's sponsor.
Somewhere Liquors is located in the Plaza Shopping Center across from Citizens Tri-County Bank. Their address is 1100 Smithville Highway, Suite 137 in McMinnville, Tennessee. Their business hours are 8 to 10 Monday through Thursday, 8 to 11 on Friday and Saturday, and 10 to 6 on Sunday. Their phone number is area code 931-304-8222. They feature a walk-in beer cave and have a wide selection of bourbons, whiskeys, vodkas, tequilas, and more. McMinnville's first liquor store is Somewhere Liquors.